And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's PC. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Zach Zinn steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game, and they'll just tag him here for the out. Zach Zinn is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far.
Barton Singletary in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what?
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, they decide to start the runner here, hoping of course.
Murray Leefer in now, hopped out in his first trip. Grounded to third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hand.
At the plate, Charlie Maddox. He singled his last time up. A pause and the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game, and that doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So
Nevin Ashley will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Underhanded flip. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Boy, someone was asleep at the wheel right there.
Zach Zinn heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat.
Barton Singletary ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, with a right-handed hitter at the plate and the runner going, he knows he's got to steer this ball to right field. And sure enough, he puts a great swing on this ball and lines it the other way. I thought for a second that he might even have hit it too hard, but that runner's able.
Now to the plate, Andrew Driver. He drew a walk his first time up. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. In tight as this pitch. John Iwamura digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield.
Chet Haskett stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Eldon Griffin strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he'll step off. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Zach Zinn is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
They've let these guys keep hanging around and hanging around, not able to put them away. I tell you, this game, it's far from over.
Barton Singletary will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Andrew Driver will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, and he botches it. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-6 now.
The right fielder, number 3.
Dilson Herrera stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zinn is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. Las Vegas out in front, 8-6. Zach Zinn will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting, third base.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Barton Singletary. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Runner's on his way to third. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Herrera. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he's safe. Andrew Driver will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Herrera is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Zach Zinn is in the glow. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4. Zach Zinn strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Zach Zinn.
On the ground up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Barton Singletary will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There goes the runner on the ground to third. He's got it. A quick out number 1. And he is in there. And with that, here's a look at the Vegas D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Andrew Driver will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here it comes, 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Just a simple ground ball right here.
Zach Zinn strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Zach Zinn steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Zinn.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Standing in with the bases loaded, Barton Singletary, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits. Zach Zinn steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Zach Zinn.
Reed sets. First pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot.
Barton Singletary will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
To third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Alan Mock comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a...
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3. Zach Zinn will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Haywood is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? So stepping in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Stacy on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Zach Zinn will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And the screen shows the story right there. Preston Tucker will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I'm not sure if this was a planned hit and run or just a straight steal. If it was a hit and run, he got it all backwards here. As a left-handed hitter, he's got to know the opening is going to be to the shortstop.
Barton Singletary will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrew
Driver will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Stacy makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he's safe.
And at the very least,
Zach Zinn steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
first baseman, Zach Zinn.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Johnny Monell will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Zinn right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game,
and as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set. Zach Zinn will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Stacy will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Sean Stacy will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Nevin Ashley will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Gets dirty and gloves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Zach Zinn is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
Zach Zinn will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Preston Tucker stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Ready on 1 and 2. He's running towards second on the ground to the left side. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. Eric Campbell will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. To his left, Zinn. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Zach Zinn gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lifted into center field. Stacy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, how about this outing?
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the El Paso Chihuahuas. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they have to keep hitting the ball in the gaps. I mean, they're near the top of the league in slugging percentage, so that has to keep up for them. Keep hitting those.
Zach Zinn makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. With a moment now, let's quickly look at the... Zach Zinn strolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at-bat, but he was gunned down trying for third.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
And he'll scramble back to first safely.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again.
Digging in to try it again, Barton Singletary. He singled his last time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Oh, that's a perfect swing of the bat right there. With the runner on the move, your one job is to get something on the ground, preferably somewhere to the right side somehow. And this is...
Rex Draper stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. John Iwamura gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Zach Zinn makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Well, these guys have been high.
Barton Singletary digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Cruz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Stepping in, Zach Zinn. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Barton Singletary comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Coates giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. Rex Draper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Fresno leads this one 2-0. Zach Zinn comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Coates. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA. Zach Zinn will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Preston Tucker steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors. John Iwamura will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, 1 good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Now to the plate, Zach Zinn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Striding into the box, Preston Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cruz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Leading off the inning, Alex Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, left fielder, Richard.
Into the box now, Rocky Gale. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. He'll be...
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-0. Zach Zinn will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Zach Zinn.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking too.
Adam Rosales will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Zinn is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Zach Zinn stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Bounce to first. Oh, what a dive. The throw. No. He beat it out.
Oh, man.
Preston Tucker will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And, guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
Fans are finalizing.
So that just about does it. Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Zach Zinn is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get your...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Zach Zinn gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Zinn.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And as you see, Preston Tucker will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So it's on to the bottom of it. Zach Zinn will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. Brown is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Travis Royer will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Zinn ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Zach Zinn will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunity.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. And he is out trying for... Justin Brown strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
On the ground to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Zach Zinn ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Hosed.
So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific. Zach Zinn strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that...
Preston Tucker will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Dickerson over to his left. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And not in time as the second run scores. Zach Zinn is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Perella gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Zach Zinn will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
This is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way.
Adam Rosales strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Eric Kratz will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Zinn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a... Zach Zinn ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Oh yeah, he's got that magic.
Preston Tucker will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he'll step off. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. A pause, and the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he is in there. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, no, you don't.
So no runs here on 2 hits. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success. And